What's up, y'all? This is your boy Juro. It is the 11th of January, 2014. How you doing? It is early in the morning right now. Had a long night. I'm winding it down. But, I was thinking this past week I had so many things that I experienced, and I wanted to share something to you. First of all, because my spirit is telling me to put this out to somebody, and I didn't want to wait until early morning and just say, hey, blah blah blah. So, how was your week? Did you navigate through it? Did you sidestep that negativity? Or did you let it trip you up this time? I mean, if you did, don't worry about it. Because I can tell you, no weapon formed against you will prosper. You'll be fine. But what I wanted to put out to you right now was this. If you want to have the life intended for you, you know that name that you got? That special name, that one-of-a-kind name? Yes, there are similarities of them, but your name was chosen for you. If you want to have the life intended for you, you must abandon your fears. Did you hear what I said? You have to abandon your fears. I know somebody's saying, well, girl, you don't live the life I live. You don't see what I see. And you don't have to endure my trials and pitfalls. No, I don't. But what we do share together is we're both human beings. And hopefully, we both believe in the same God. And with that being said, I'm a firm believer that He makes a way when there is no way. So, my question to you is this. When are you going to have that ceremony where you decide to let go of the old you and embrace the new? Because this is a new year. You're going to have new challenges. You're going to have new experiences, and which is going to foster growth. But you can't do that if you embrace your fears. See, that is what is preventing you from growing. That is what's also attracting the things that you may have seen in 2013 and still existent in 2014. See, that's where that like-minded comes into play. So I want to tell you this. I know this is going out to someone because I feel it here. You've got so many blessings with your name waiting to be released to you. But you got to first believe in yourself. You got to first be able to ground yourself, as well as discern. See, when you take the time to embrace your connection with your higher power, I know my higher power is my Lord Jesus Christ, but I'm still humble enough to know He is one of many names. But when you have that connection, that gives you an extra oomph to embrace your fortitude. See, you're not supposed to go through what you're going through, but that is your reality. That is your reality because, see, as I come to learn through my walk, see, the devil doesn't want you to succeed. He wants you to stay trapped. So my question to you is this. You do know that until you decide to love yourself, you cannot attract that love back. that cannot be reciprocated. That is why I tell you, my kings, that you have to roll your sleeves up. There's no shortcut when it comes to your life. You have to do the work, and that is truly the dividing line of what separates boy to man. So my question to you is this: who convinced you not to love yourself? Who convinced you that your existence had no worth or value? What experience has shook your foundation so much that you don't dream anymore? And more importantly, what experience was the price that has been called your reality now? See, you have to be able to manifest, to envision where you wish to go. That is the first part of the seed to get to your destiny. And as I explained to you all, if you are still carrying a burden of the transgressions and decisions that you made in the past, I'm here to tell you, you will not get to who you're destined to be in the future. So have courage, because guess what? We cannot change yesterday, but we can learn from it. That is what grounds us today. That is why the insight that we have, which is found in your spirit, will serve as a motivation for you to look ahead and become the person you're destined to be. See, some of you don't even realize you are destined for greatness. But it is those same fears that have caused an environment to convince you to allow your words not to be spoken, your actions to be, how can I say, stuttered. It is time to stand up. You're going to be fine. And as I always say, if you're in a place in your life where you have to close the door to go ahead, then you do what is needed. That is not being selfish. That is being selfless. Because you are seeing your words and you are putting boundaries that were not there. So if your environment is not causing you to grow, or is it constantly depleting you or convincing you that negativity is the only way, I'm here to tell you, you've been deceived. I know I'm talking to somebody. I want to put this out to each and every one of you. You know how your parents used to tell you, if you just took a second to think about what you would do before you did it, it would impact your life or save your life? Take that same process, and when you have something challenging going on, take a second and pray. Give it to your higher power and watch what He does. Yes, granted, He does not differentiate in our level of knowledge when it comes to time, because He's omnipresent. But as you're already there, as you already know, how's that saying go? You're not there when I need you, but you're always on time. That's how He is, because you're His child. He has given me so many blessings in such a short period of time that I know He exists. Now, I know some of y'all may have an approach of, well, you know what, Gerald? Seeing is believing. If it's not black and white, I can't call it fact. But we all know, because you see it in black and white, it is not fact. We do know that, right? So, whatever that fear that has you blocked around your heart, that's got you questioning if you should go left or right, I say to you, go forward. Don't worry about the things you have no control over. Take that same energy to push through and watch what your higher power will give you in return. You're not supposed to be here in suffrage. You're not. But you are required to cultivate blessings when they come, because he's in the blessing business. I think there's somebody right now, because I got chills going on, somebody got some news that you feel like there's a death. You can't believe the news you just got. But guess what? As they always say, sorrow is only a moment, but joy cometh in the morning. I'm putting this message out to you. You are loved. And watch what God does. He's going to have his angels and spirit guides around you, and they're going to intervene at the appropriate time. But you are required to do the work. So, I think you're worth it. So, why won't you? Really, come on now. It's the beginning of the year. 2014. Now tell me you don't deserve to be blessed. I think you do. And by the way, remember a couple videos ago I told you that I had a feeling that he was going to bless me too? Well, he has. And I'm going to make a video on that shortly, real shortly. But because it's not about me, it's about you. And I'm just a messenger doing what I'm told to do, convey the message. So listen, my king, because this is where I feel it's a guy. The people that love you are going to always have your back. They're never going to put you in harm's way. And they're going to always tell you the truth, even if it hurts. Don't turn your back on those who love you. My queens, if he don't honor you, you can't walk with him. And if he ain't willing to invest, you need to sever that tie. But guess what? The one you're supposed to walk with, he's coming. Alright guys, you're going to be fine. Trust and believe this. You're going to be fine. You're going to have a great spring and a beautiful blessed summer. You'll see. You'll see. Plus I got a lot of things I want to show you guys too. But hey, you can't put the cart in front of the horse. So I just wanted to throw this out real quick because I think somebody needed that. It was like, I got this feeling like somebody felt like the reality of what they thought was true, it wasn't. And they feel that they're alone. You're not alone. Sweetie, you ain't alone. My king, you ain't alone. You're actually loved. But you can't truly feel that until you walk in faith and start loving yourself. And that you have to be responsible. You have to do the work. And when you plant those seeds, watch the blessings that will come out of your harvest. Watch. You're going to be fine. Alright guys, I know it's late, but I hope you guys had a blessed week. I hope you guys have a safe weekend. I don't know about y'all, this whole polar vortex stuff has done a doozy here in Virginia Beach. And it's been warm a couple days, but you know, you still need to bundle up. Get your medicine on if you got it. Drink your water. And be smart. See you another day. Okay? Alright, y'all. You know, as I always say, God's praying for you. I know He is. You know I am. I see your worth because I discern it when it comes to mine. You guys have a blessed weekend if I don't reach out, okay? And feel free to drop me a line if you need to talk too. I'm just a prayer away. Bye, y'all.